We all see the world through unique lenses, shaped by our experiences, backgrounds, and even biology. It's no secret that men and women often approach life from different angles. But what if these differences could be our greatest strength? Today, we're diving into how understanding and embracing our diverse ways of thinking can elevate us all. Now, let's strip away the heated debates and dive into the science. We're not here to argue politics or get tangled in cultural controversies. Instead, we're offering practical insights rooted in biology and psychology that you can use to unlock your potential, no matter who you are. Let's start with biology. In nature, sexual dimorphism refers to the differences in traits between males and females of a species. Think of the impressive antlers of a male moose compared to a female, or the more elaborate antennae of a male tobacco hawk moth. Though these differences are striking in many species, humans exhibit far less variation between the sexes by comparison. Yet, there are still significant differences both in our brains and our behaviors. Before diving into these differences, it's crucial to clarify the distinction between sex and gender. Sex refers to the biological aspects, such as chromosomal patterns. Meanwhile, gender encompasses the societal roles, behaviors, and expectations traditionally linked with being male or female. So, while sex is a biological concept, gender is shaped by culture and social norms. Now, looking at brain structure, research reveals some intriguing contrasts. According to a 2021 comprehensive brain study, male brains are generally larger than female brains, with higher volumes of both gray and white matter. Women, however, tend to have a greater proportion of gray matter relative to white, potentially influencing various cognitive functions. Exploring how these structural variations play out, we turn to the work of anthropologist Helen Fisher, who describes men and women as 2 feet working together to move forward. Her research suggests that, on average, sex-based differences may be shaped by hormones such as estrogen and testosterone, which affect brain development and function from prenatal stages through adulthood. Consider verbal skills. Girls usually begin speaking earlier than boys, exhibiting better fluency, grammar, and vocabulary. This trend continues as they often excel in verbal reasoning, memory, and language acquisition, abilities that seem to peak during high estrogen levels. Men, conversely, show stronger skills in higher-level mathematics, spatial reasoning, and tasks that require visual spatial awareness, often linked to testosterone. By the age of 10, boys frequently outperform in tasks like 3D object rotation and spatial navigation. These patterns hint at broader cognitive tendencies. Fisher describes a distinction between web thinking, often found in women, characterized by a holistic approach that connects diverse ideas, and step thinking in men, which is more linear, focusing on specific goals and dismissing distractions. These tendencies reflect common brain wiring differences. Women's brains tend to exhibit more cross-hemisphere connectivity, while men's brains often show more compartmentalization. However, while these patterns can help us understand general trends, they don't apply universally to all individuals. There is often more variation within the same sex than between sexes. So, how can we put this knowledge to practical use? Here are 3 strategies to leverage these insights and make the most of our diverse cognitive strengths. Collaborative problem solving. When tackling complex challenges, the combined perspectives of feminine-like and masculine-like minds can lead to faster and more effective solutions. Blending broad, interconnected thinking with focused step-by-step analysis often yields the best results. Delegate based on strengths. While the context of each situation matters, consider assigning tasks that align with natural cognitive advantages. For instance, word-based tasks may often suit those with verbal strengths, whereas spatial tasks could align with those more attuned to visual problem-solving. Cultivate both approaches. Even if you have a natural cognitive style, aim to strengthen the other. Practicing web thinking if you're inclined toward linear logic, or step thinking if you're more holistic, will broaden your mental toolkit. Picture yourself mastering the art of switching between these modes, like having one foot firmly in each world, enabling you to stride effortlessly toward any challenge. Ultimately, the beauty of our differences isn't in how they set us apart, but in how they can bring us together. When we learn to appreciate and utilize these variations in thought, we not only enhance our own potential, but pave the way for a more dynamic, innovative world. Embrace the unique aspects of your mind, leverage the strengths of those around you, and watch as the path forward unfolds in ways you never imagined.